What in the name of Fanatics green fur is going on in Philadelphia? Are we really about to witness the unthinkable? Are the Phillies actually going to let JT Realmuto, the BCIB himself, walk away from South Philly, only to orchestrate a seismic, three-part blockbuster that could redefine this franchise for the next decade? Or is this just another cruel twist in the offseason rumor mill, designed to toy with our emotions and leave us breathless with anticipation? Because let me tell you, the whispers coming out of Citizens Bank Park right now aren't just whispers. They're a full-blown roar, suggesting a potential shakeup so monumental it could either launch us into World Series glory or send us spiraling into an abyss of regret. For weeks, the air has been thick with tension surrounding JT Realmuto's contract negotiations. The veteran catcher, a cornerstone of this team, a leader in the clubhouse, and arguably the best offensive and defensive catcher in baseball, remains unsigned. It's a standoff, a high-stakes poker game between the Phillies' front office and Realmuto's camp, and frankly, it's not looking good. The silence is deafening, and the lack of progress is starting to send shivers down the spines of even the most optimistic Phillies faithful. We've seen this movie before, haven't we? A beloved player, a contract dispute, and the agonizing possibility of an exit. But this isn't just about losing a player. It's about the ripple effect, the gaping hole he would leave, and the desperate scramble to fill it. The blockbuster catcher in baseball is exactly that for a reason. His impact is immeasurable. His cannon arm behind the plate, his clutch hitting, his ability to call a game, his veteran presence, these aren't easily replaced. The thought of him in another uniform is, frankly, sickening for many. But here's where the plot thickens, where the narrative takes a dramatic, almost unbelievable turn. Amidst this agonizing uncertainty, a bold, audacious plan has emerged from the fertile mind of Scott Lauber of the Philadelphia Inquirer. It's a vision so grand, so intricate, that it almost sounds like something out of a Hollywood script. Lauber isn't just suggesting a contingency plan. He's outlining a complete philosophical shift, a strategic pivot that would see the Phillies not just recover from losing Realmuto, but potentially emerge stronger, more dynamic, and with a lineup that could strike fear into the hearts of every opposing pitcher. This isn't just about finding a replacement. It's about leveraging a potential loss into an opportunity for a generational upgrade. It's about taking a painful situation and transforming it into a springboard for future success. The emotional roller coaster is real, folks. 1 minute, you're lamenting the potential departure of a fan favorite. The next, you're imagining a lineup featuring a new superstar. It's enough to give any Phillies fan whiplash, but it's also undeniably exciting. The question isn't just if they'll make a move, but what kind of move, and the answer, according to this prediction, is nothing short of revolutionary. So, let's break down this audacious three-part master plan that could either be a stroke of genius or a catastrophic gamble. The first domino to fall, of course, is the painful but necessary decision to let JT Realmuto walk. Imagine the headlines, the fan outrage, the collective groan across the Delaware Valley. It would sting deeply. Losing a player of Realmuto's caliber, a true two-way star, is never easy. His defensive prowess, his ability to control the running game, his leadership. These are intangibles that don't show up on a stat sheet, but are crucial to a winning team. But if the Phillies are truly at an impasse, if the financial demands are simply too far apart, then the front office has to make a cold, calculated decision for the long-term health of the franchise. This isn't about disrespecting JT. It's about navigating the brutal realities of professional sports contracts. The second part of this intricate dance involves Alec Bohm. Lauber suggests that if a catcher replacement is needed, Bohm could be packaged in a trade. Now, Bohm has shown flashes of brilliance, moments where his bat looked like it could carry the lineup. But let's be honest, his consistency has been a roller coaster, particularly defensively at third base. He's been shaky, prone to errors, and at times a liability in the field. While he has potential, the Phillies might view him as a valuable trade chip, a piece that can be moved to acquire a solid, reliable catcher who can step in and mitigate the loss of Realmuto. This isn't about giving up on Bohm entirely, but rather recognizing his value in the trade market and using it to address another critical need. It's a strategic sacrifice, a chess move designed to optimize the roster. But here's where the real fireworks begin. The part of the plan that has every Phillies fan buzzing with a mixture of disbelief and pure exhilaration. With Bohm traded and a new catcher acquired, the Phillies would then make a monumental splash in the free agent market, targeting one of two absolute superstars, Alex Bregman or Bo Bichette. Think about that for a second. Alex Bregman, a World Series champion, a perennial all-star, a right-handed slugger with incredible plate discipline and power, who could slot directly into third base, replacing Bohm and instantly becoming the cleanup hitter this team has desperately craved. Or Bo Bichette, a dynamic, young shortstop with incredible offensive upside who could potentially shift Bryson's Stott to third, creating one of the most athletic and defensively sound infields in all of baseball. The thought of Bichette's bat and speed, or Bregman's veteran presence and consistent power, anchoring the middle of that lineup behind Bryce Harper is enough to make any fan salivate. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a seismic shift, a move that would send shockwaves across the league. It's the kind of move that signals a true commitment to winning, a willingness to spend big and go all in. The financial commitment would be massive, no doubt, but the potential reward, a legitimate World Series contender, would be even greater. This isn't just about filling a void. It's about elevating the entire team to an elite level. So, what does this all mean for the Philadelphia Phillies and their quest for glory? If this intricate three-part strategy comes to fruition, the landscape of the National League East, and indeed all of Major League Baseball, could be irrevocably altered. While the initial sting of losing JT Realmuto would undoubtedly be painful, the potential upside of this blockbuster scenario is simply too tantalizing to ignore. Imagine a lineup where the cleanup spot, a position that has often felt like a revolving door of hopefuls and disappointments, is now firmly occupied by a proven superstar like Alex Bregman or Bo Bichette. Bregman, with his consistent OBP, his clutch hitting, and his ability to drive and runs, would provide the perfect protection for Bryce Harper, forcing opposing pitchers to throw strikes, and giving the Phillies a truly formidable middle of the order. Or Bichette, a younger, more dynamic option bringing speed, power, and an infectious energy that could ignite the entire offense. His presence could also allow for a defensive realignment, potentially moving Bryson's Stott to third base, creating an infield that is not only offensively potent, but also defensively sound with range and athleticism that would turn double plays with ease. This isn't just about replacing one player, it's about a holistic upgrade that addresses multiple areas of need. The narrative here is one of bold ambition. It's a story of a front office willing to make tough decisions, to endure short-term pain for long-term gain, and to invest heavily in the future of the franchise. Downgrading at catcher, even slightly, would be a pill difficult to swallow, but the trade-off, shedding Alec Bohm's inconsistency and acquiring a bona fide superstar, would be a net positive that could propel this team to new heights. This isn't just about winning games. It's about building a legacy, about bringing a World Series trophy back to Philadelphia. The excitement, the anticipation, the sheer audacity of this potential plan is what makes baseball's offseason so captivating. It's a testament to the fact that even in the face of losing a beloved player, there can be a path to an even brighter future. The Phillies, it seems, are not content to simply tread water. They are ready to make waves, to shake up the league, and to send a clear message that they are all in on bringing a championship home. Now, I want to hear from you, the passionate Phillies faithful. What do you think of this potential three-part blockbuster? Is letting Realmuto walk a necessary evil for a bigger prize? Would you rather see Bregman or Bichette in a Phillies uniform? And how would this reshape our World Series aspirations for 2026 and beyond? Let us know in the comments below. Your insights, your passion, your unwavering support. That's what makes this community so incredible. So, hit that like button if you're excited about the possibilities, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the conversation. Let's talk Phillies baseball.